Hey, Victoria.
Yes.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Disaster or desire, Victoria. Guess what we're going to dive into today?
Well, it's my desire that the sun comes out tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I don't mind if it rains today. It's actually a desire of mine as well, so that's good.
Well,
Yes.
look at that. All right, we just shared it to a bunch. Don't share
So,
it to Perry's
welcome
group.
to Feel It Real Fun for We with TT and V.
Yeah, for 2023. Yeah, that's
on
right.
the 30th of August, 2023.
That's right. William is at the show. Oh, yo.
Disaster or desire?
Look at his hat, man.
Which are you manifesting? Hello,
She's
Beth.
not like
Hello,
the
William.
rest.
That's right.
That's right. Lisa and LaRock.
Hello.
So, disaster desire, guys. Did you tell them everything, Victoria?
No, I haven't started.
All right. Kelly, yo.
So go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
Go there, sign up. We'll send you an email. Click on the confirmation link, or you'll be sorry.
Join your 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
Oh my God, my friend that just signed up this morning, she is so excited. Not going to name names, but it's really cool.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Good one.
Right, this is how you change your life, like really making a splash.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
All right, so here's the thing, guys. You don't have to imagine a disaster, right, to experience disaster in your life. This is just so good, right?
You don't have to imagine it up to
You don't have to imagine
have
a
it.
disaster to experience disaster in your life.
Okay.
And we're going to go into why. All right, yeah, I did save that part of the quote. Victoria wanted to read less, so we edited stuff out.
No, you're a fibber. Right.
She has no tags on her clothing. Click that.
Yeah, cancel. That's
right.
all right.
All
Cancel,
right.
cancel.
All right, so
Okay.
she's not like the rest. So, Victoria.
Yes.
So, you just experienced a disaster.
No, it wasn't a disaster.
Oh, my God. So, ready, guys?
Yes.
Let's dive in with the quote of the day. Disaster, desire. Which are you surrendering to, Joshua?
Okay.
Joshua.
So Neville says, not knowing that the basic desire contains the plan and power of expression, man is always compromising and complicating his desire. Here is an illustration of what man does to the word of prophecy, his desires.
We could stop here. I should actually just do a whole call on this quote. Like the complete quote, not the edited one that you're reading today. Just to be clear, there are no tags on Victoria's clothing.
I was about to say stop when you deleted that last bit, but anyway.
Yes. So,
Yes.
guys, this is so... Hold on. She's not like the rest. Says you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So,
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
It's rare. What are you saying?
It's just awesome, right?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so the basic desire contains the plan and the power of fulfillment. You've got to get this. By the way, what does not contain a plan and power of fulfillment? See, start to just notice some of this shit. Problems do not contain a plan and power of fulfillment, right? Whenever you start editing it up, right? This is how it's going to happen. This is who's going to do it. This is when they're going to do it. This is the order they're going to do it in. Right? You're ignoring it. You're walking away from it. You're turning off the plan and the power. Right? So, you do that whenever you compromise or complicate. We'll get into some details on that in just a
I
second.
do that.
Right?
I
Yeah.
complicate things sometimes. I've got a lot better.
She's gotten heaps better.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right? But it's really, truly true. Because when people say, I have never complicated, I do not complicate things. Let me give you a short example. Right? And 10 minutes later, I come back from dropping the kids off at the pool. And,
Wasn't a complication.
Yes. Exactly.
Got ya.
So, Victoria.
Yes.
Let's do that middle paragraph, because we're going to talk
So-
about complicating, I believe.
Man desires freedom from his limitation or problem.
You do. Right? You want freedom. You desire this thing called freedom. Right? Let us continue, Victoria.
The first thing he does, after he defines his objective, the first thing he does, after he defines his objective, is to condition it upon something else. He begins to speculate on the manner of acquiring it.
Oh my God. Now here's the thing, right? Now you got to write this down, right? Every desire has its own plan and power of fulfillment, right? That doesn't mean that you don't participate. I imagine building this massive empire and having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We've got a semi-massive empire and we're having a lot of fun, right? Like, I'd say it's semi-massive. We've only had 3.4 million.
Amount of fun.
Yeah, listens.
No, we're not saying that.
Yeah, to the podcast, and we do have some fun.
Yes, we do.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
I wouldn't believe my day with her today. It started with grab ass in the kitchen.
It did.
It did. It was nice.
Coffee making.
Over coffee making, right? So this whole thing of we condition it upon something else, begin to speculate on the manner of acquiring it. In other words, a lot of thinking and a lot of like
Doodling.
do, right?
Thinky doodly.
Yeah, thinky doodly versus like this whole thing of like you will participate. Right? Yeah, well, as far as I'm concerned, you will. There are some people that say, I never participate in any wish or wish fulfilled. It's like, oh, so imagine kissing the girl and just watch other people do it. Right? Like, that's just called dumb in my book. But there's a whole fascinating thing with that as well. So you don't have to speculate on the manner of acquiring it, but I can tell you this much. If you imagine writing a best-selling book, you'll probably find yourself writing, and you may find yourself taking a writing course or studying the way somebody that you love to read writes. This is how it happens, but you don't plan it out, right? The plan is taken care of, but you get to participate in the plan. Is that brilliant or what? Lots of peace. Look at that dog. Look at that dog. So we imagined 2 dogs. I didn't plan on either one of these guys.
We didn't.
No, we didn't figure out how they were going to come, but they
We
came.
did get those fluffy toys, which might have been like...
Right, really. They do look like them.
They do look like
They
them.
do, right.
Yeah.
We'll have to do a show on that again sometime. It's been a couple years.
Yeah.
So, Wanda. Wanda, 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 Wanda.
Aye, Wanda. And Evelyn? Okay, so do you want the third quote?
Yeah, let's do the third quote.
If-
Wanda's here. We can do it.
If, on the other hand, he has no plan or conception as to the fulfillment of his desire...
I have no idea how it's going to happen that I wrote a best-selling book.
Yep. Then he compromises his desire by modifying it.
Maybe I'll make a 3-page flyer.
Oh, okay, right. He feels that if he will be satisfied with less than his basic desire, then he might have a better chance of realising it.
Okay, a best-selling book might be 300 pages. A 3-page flyer is like 3 pages. But when I was starting out in this shit, the internet didn't really exist for the most part unless you were Al Gore, right? And so I built a business based on trifold flyers.
Oh, yeah.
Right, 1 piece of A4 paper,
Yeah.
right, folded into thirds.
Yeah.
That's how I built a business. I got really good at writing short shit because you can't put a lot of shit on a trifold piece of paper, right? But here's the thing, Victoria, will somebody tag Ego? Welcome to the show. Will somebody tag Dr. Brian and Ashley, or so all that good shit, because we need Uma is here, ready? So this whole thing of we desired dogs. We didn't necessarily desire them dogs, but they're perfect for us. One's just like her, right?
Sorry? Yeah, one's... Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
One's learning the other.
Yeah. One's just like her, right?
Yeah.
And the other one is just like her as well. So anyway, so we desired dogs. And we played with our little right and really dolls and just had some...
actually, initially, wasn't it? Just a dog?
Yeah, and then we went to 2 dogs.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, pretty
because
quick.
he needed a friend.
No, we did 2 dogs before we had 2 dogs.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had right and really.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry, guys. Yeah.
We seem to digress.
Yes.
Sometimes we actually do. But here's the cool thing, right? Somebody's got to hashtag this. Hashtag don't settle for a fucking hamster. Right? They're smaller. They eat less. They don't take up much space. You don't need a license. You don't have to take it for hamster training.
Yes.
Wouldn't it make sense, right? So here I'm going to modify my desire. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to imagine getting instead of a puppy because they're big,
Get a hamster.
I'm going to get a hamster because they're small. They eat less, right? They're more filling, right? So it's just nuts, guys. I mean, seriously, Ego, right? By the way, I'm loving your posts, right? I mean, could you see me like see Ego decides I'm gonna since I've done Dream Driven Day, I'm gonna do the next family reunion. I'm gonna fly to Australia and hang out with TT&B for a week. We're all gonna go to the dog park, and 20's gonna take his hamster
on a leash.
yeah, on a leash, right? Because 20 settles. Right, settling is like imagining, hey, I'm going to come to Australia for the next family reunion, so on and so forth, and you put a kayak in the water in England, and you row a little bit and go, yeah, that was good enough. Yeah, I got the gold, right? So when you start letting this become extremely practical, it really just starts. It just makes sense, right? If you want to be a best-selling author, you don't settle for something small, and you probably end up writing heaps. Right. On the other hand, this whole thing of defining how it happens, it's sort of like if I handpick people to join courses or something like that. I drop hints. I invite you all down, all that bullshit. But it's just one of them things where it's like I imagine the end. The desire because it has its own plan and power of fulfillment. I participate how I participate, and so does everybody else, even those who read. Right. That's the cool thing. So I got to send you something from Matthew, Joe. Remind me. Right, this is cool. You'll love it.
Disciple Matthew?
No.
No.
No, Matthew from Florida.
Okay.
Right. Hoo-ha.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. By the way, this whole thing, disaster or desire, what happens? How do you manifest up a desire? Okay, you surrender to its fulfillment. You let its plan and power fulfill itself. On the other hand, you want disaster? Settle for less. Could you imagine me seriously taking a hamster to the dog park? It would be disastrous. Most of the dogs would go, food, right?
Oh, Bruce would
yeah, end of line. Poor little hamster, right?
Ball.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's a fuzzy ball, right? So not good, right? On the other hand, this whole thing of planning it all out, figuring it all out. Talk about disaster, you'll probably never do a damn thing, right? Or if you do something, you'll be second guessing, so on and so forth. All right, Victoria, let's hand it over to you.
Okay. I wish I remembered what the last bit of that one was, but I guess
you can read it.
Well, no,
What
the
I said.
bit that got deleted
Oh,
because it was something about. Anyway, you can all check it out.
yes, we'll put
What's
the complete
lecture
quote
from?
in.
Yeah, okay. So what we want to know is tell us what was your hashtag strawberry bit.
Hoo-ha, Victoria.
The complicating. Well, actually, my strawberry bit is noticing how much I used to complicate things. And I would condition it. And how it would make it like, but for that, well, I really need then to get that done in order for that to be done, that's got to be done first. Like, it just became like this mishmash of conditions on, no, just imagine it, like...
Yep.
Imagine being happy and it's all done.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And
So
then
that's my story, is noticing actually how far I've come. I know there's a lot more to go, but yeah, I really like that.
Nice, babe. It's cool for me because I just noticed how practical this is. And that to me is the strawberry bit, because it's whenever you really move to your end, the plan and the power activate.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't move to your end, if you compromise your end, if you try to figure out, in Australia, you know what the government calls things? I just love this, right? They call them schemes, right?
Schemes.
We've got the insurance scheme, right? We've got the NDIS scheme.
Do we call that here?
Oh yeah.
All right.
So the government has a new scheme. Right? We've got a new scheme.
I know we've got the Nation Building Authority.
Yeah, exactly. Nation Building Authority scheme, right?
Yeah, okay.
And it's like they really call it a scheme. Like that's just funny as fuck to me. It's like, that's so close to scam. And it's like,
yeah, well, when you can scheme as well, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
plot and scheme, like how things are going to go.
Oh yeah, we've got
That's
a
what they're
we've got a new
calling it.
economic scheme. It's like, yeah, I'm sure you've got the best in mind for
Hey
me.
Bruce, you being a good
Yo.
boy? Okay. He quickly got up. Oh, I'm being a good boy, Mum.
Yeah, that's right. Dad's
Great.
speaking from
All
the
right.
end. All right.
Cool.
I guess that was
So,
it for me. I got all lost
was
in the
that
60s.
all good?
Yeah, that was it. Was
Scheming?
all good. Yeah, but your life gets so much easier when you don't have to scheme. Oh my God. And then there's those two. All right. I think that
Okay.
was a good show, Victoria.
Well, we've got to wind up still. So that was our hashtag Strawberry Bits. Or you type in yours. Go to easymanifestingmethods.com.
Go there, do that.
Join your 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
We love you best. Look at that. See? She loves us guys.
Love you guys. And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
That is the rightness. Anthony Johnson has just joined us, so we're going to go.
Sorry,
Have a
Anthony.
lovely day.
Oh, he's going to think, what did I do?
Sorry, is it something that I did or didn't do?
That's what my whack job
Yeah.
got does
By the way,
sometimes.
you get it? There's complicating. Is it something I did or didn't do? Something
Yeah.
I could or couldn't do. Something I would or wouldn't do. Something I should or shouldn't do. How many more modal operators can I come with? I don't know. Third base. Have a lovely day, everyone. Anthony, look at that. He is still here. This is great. Anthony, tune in from the beginning. Don't watch it backwards. We all know what happens when you watch it backwards. Look at the dog's going. All right. Love you guys. See ya. Our Friday, your Thursday for your manifesting questions answered when?
Life.
Live.